Victorians will now deliver the words of appreciation for and on behalf of the graduates.
Our distinguished commencement speaker, Dr. Maria Rosario C. Fernere, to our President, Dr. Antonio B. Ramos, to our Chancellor and the concurrent Chief Administrative Officer, Mr. Ferdinand Burba, to our Vice Chancellor for Academics, Professor Dr. Naomi De Aro, to our Vice Chancellor for the Salyan Mission and Linkages, Ms. Maria Cecilia Perona, to our Vice Chancellor for Research, Professor Dr. Susan A. Ortiz, to our Vice Chancellor for Hospital, Professor Dr. Conrado P. Crisostomo, to our Chief Finance Officer, Ms. Arlene Lacote, to our Dean of the Student Affairs, Professor Dr. Billy J. N. Pedron, to the esteemed administrators of the College of Medicine headed by our Dean, Dr. Jaime Pacifico, our Vice Dean, Dr. Patricia Cecilia C. Santos, our hardworking department chairs, year-level coordinators, our dear mentors, other academic and non-academic staff, our dear parents and families, friends, my fellow graduates, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. Thank you. It is both overwhelming and humbling to be standing here before all of you, asking of not being enough, of inadequacy, and I hope that you're feeling just the same. Needless to say, medicine is not a cakewalk. It's an uphill walk for a laboring pre-gravida patient. The starter pack includes numerous sleepless nights, endless readings, and the constant need to what the Gen Z has avoid grasp of reality. Then, we also ask God for a C-section. C as in courage and confidence that his dream of becoming doctors came from him, and so he would provide everything about it. A lot of this medicine early is also retrospective fun. Recall now and let's see how much you love about the evals that we crowned, specifically the result of our evals from OB-GYN when we're in third year, and the osteoporotation that we failed at taking and failing. See? So let us not count the many more years of training and studying, because as they say, the best doctors are always students, continuously learning and evolving. Instead, let us savor every moment that we spend with our colleagues, mentors, and most importantly, our patients, knowing that our encounters with every patient are curative acts in themselves. Sure, pharmacotherapy could lead to cure, but there is also power in an empathetic tone and a reassuring yet honest explanation. So let not the worries of tomorrow. Versaga, New York. I previously worked for him. I worked for him before I entered med school, and had it not been for him, I wouldn't be here. He was a good boss. And of course, his wife, the strong and hardworking mother of the City of Dasmariñas, Honorable Mayor Jennifer Austria Versaga. They have been used so mightily by the Lord in my life to help me realize this dream of becoming doctors. Their excellence in public service has inspired many partnerships, including that with our university, which brought forth endless opportunities for students like me, who in no way could afford the expensive education of a doctor. Thank you to our parents. We love you. You've always been with us since day one until now that we are about to become our goals like beautiful butterflies. We promise to work harder to offer and share with you success. To my parents and my grandmother, Nanay, All your hard works and sacrifices have grown into this. Thank you so much. To my classmates, to my group mates since first year, to my friends, to my duty mates, please know that all these years would have been boring without all of you. Thank you for making the bad days happy and the good days happier. To the entire batch of 2024, I am proud of each of us. I know we are achievers and all fighters, and we will be surely doctors who are compassionate for our patients. My fellow graduates, before we leave this hall, I know that most of us are still afraid of what awaits us, afraid that what we are and what we have become are still not enough. But I tell you, this feeling of inadequacy, we are to learn to live with it. It is not as bad as the world makes it out to be. In fact, it reminds us to be better, it fuels us to improve, and it's the best prophylaxis for complacency. I believe all Filipino doctors have thrived into this feeling of inadequacy because the very system where we navigate is not the ideal. I believe and I trust that you can see through these inadequate paradigms and systems, in part because I know you are critical thinkers as well. But Filipino doctors flourish. We flourish, and we are to bear the good and many fruits of responsible medicine, and who care to stand in the gap. As mentioned by our commencement speaker, the Filipino healthcare system is confronted with many problems, from inadequate medical supplies, poor infrastructures, to shortage of healthcare professionals. The challenge is for us to contribute to these problems, to believe that in our own ways, we can truly solve them. Visualize a better Filipino healthcare system, and surely we'd see ourselves acting consistent with it. But let us remember that nothing in life happens until we take action. So I pray that this feeling of inadequacy would all lead us to action. May we be doctors who are never complacent, but who are always eager to update his knowledge of the ever-evolving diseases around us. May this feeling of inadequacy haunt us day in and day out, and ignite in us the passion to be the best doctors that God wills us all to be. Now, my fellow graduates, as I end my speech, let us not fail to remember that God would have not allowed us to be seated in this hall had He not seen in us the capability to save a life, and more than that, to stand in the many gaps of our healthcare system, especially now that we have the universal healthcare law. So, I beseech each of you to journey on with a strong, resilient, and a grateful heart, with a mind that has the power to retrospect with joy, to savor the present, and to behold a hopeful future. And of course, a spirit that is committed to uplifting others along the way. Mabuhay ang Batch 2024! For one more time, Nasalias, Alino! To God be all the glory. Maraming